This is my Mi Watts Color Sports global version. It's been 4 years already since I bought it in 2021. The stops here are no longer original, so these are already replacements. But the watch is okay. It's fine, except that the home button is no longer functioning normally. So if you press this one, the home page will not open. If I open the sports button here, then it will respond, and I can open the sports menu from here. Okay, but I cannot open the home button. Although sometimes if I press hard button, the homepage will open. So the problem is maybe there's a dirt or whatever. The button here, the switch here is already defective. So let's try to check this one. I actually opened this already. I'll show it to you. It's easy to open. There are four screws here. One, two, three, and four. So the screws are very small. So I'm using Torx T2 bit, and this is from my Xiaomi precision screwdriver set. It's so small. Now, when you open this one, just pry with a screwdriver here, slowly, this side, and you can actually pull it out, the back cover, by just a little force, because the screws are already removed, so it's so easy to pry that. Okay. Now, when you open and you don't know what is inside, so slowly open the cover. So because most likely there are wires or cables underneath the cover. As you can see here, these are terminals here. So most likely there are terminals, there are cables or terminals. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so there's a flex cable here. This is a flex cable. Okay, now if you can see here, there are white residues here. I already cleaned up this one. It's not yet finished. These are not dust, but these are residues of the minerals from the water. Although this is waterproof, this is 5 ATM, meaning this is plus proof, and you can submerge this 50 meters underwater for a limited time. I don't usually remove the watch when while washing my hands, so that's the reason why there are residues here of the minerals from the water. And as I've said, this is ATM 5 ATM waterproof. That's why you can see here there's a gasket here. This is a gasket or the rubber seal here. Okay, that is the one protecting the watch from water. But there are dirt here. Okay, I don't have the tool, the cleaning tool like those, the one being used by watch repairman. Okay, so let's check the problem. Now you can see here, this is the home button here, and this is the sports button. When I press it, it can fully touch the terminals. Okay, while the home button, look at this, it cannot reach the terminal. So that's the problem. Maybe it's stuck here in the external side of the button. I'll try to check if I can fix this one. Look at the sports button. The contact can reach the terminal. Look at that. While the home button, this is it. it hardly reaches the terminal, so it has no contact actually. That's why it's not functioning. I need to remove the board from the case because I have to clean the button here, the home button. So I have to remove this board here. There are Phillips screws here. So these are Phillips screws, 2, 3, 4 for Phillips screws to remove the board so that I could have access to the button, because this button, actually the home button, is stuck. So the only way to repair this is to remove the board. The screws are much smaller. Look at that. So I can already remove. Slowly. I do not know if there are other connections inside. There are still connections. There's a lock here. It's like a cell phone. So we have to remove the terminals here. Look at that. Okay. So I'm removing the terminal and also this one so that I could remove the entire circuit. Just use your finger. Okay. Okay. There it is. So I just removed the terminals here. Now I have access. I can see clearly the button. It's not pressing. I applied a little amount of WD-40 over here and also inside. Let's see if it works this time. The magic of WD-40. It's still stuck. The button is already stretching up to the terminal, but it's not going back. The spring is not working. Supposedly when you press that, then it will retract. Supposedly it will retract like this. Then you push, then it will retract like that. So it's not working. The spring has a problem. I was able to remove this little lock. I don't know if you can see it. That's a lock of the bolt for the button. So I have to remove this one so that I can remove the button here. That's the only way. Then let's try to remove slowly. Okay, there it is. So there's the spring, a little spring here. Looks like it is tangled. Okay, look at that. Oh my, where is it? I lost it. Okay, I must not move. There it is. I was able to recover it. Look at that. And it is tangled actually. That's why the spring is not, that's why you cannot push the button, because the spring is no longer working. Look at this. This is the spring. And I am trying to stretch it out. Look at that. I can remove the spring actually. That's a spring. It's too small. Look at that. Very small. And I can press that. Okay. This one. Okay, it's pushing back already. Okay, I just actually what I did was to properly align the spring. Ito na, sinod ko na ulit yung aking relo. At least na extend ko kunti ang kanyang life. Kunti lang naman yan ang problema. Although, mahirap. Kasi, ang liit-liit kasi ng mga parts niya. Anyway, if you have the same experience with me, ganun lang ang pag-open nitong new ones. Salamat, bye.